Hi. So I am Professor Glitterbox. My friends call me Furwood. It's a combination of Sherwood, my mother given name or Muggle name, and Professor Glitterbox. So anyway, um, I was looking at something online and the was reminded of the idea that I've always been told we don't have second chances. Life is not you don't get to practice um, like at life. Um, has to be perfect every time. You always have to go for the gold. But my the wisdom I've learned in the last few years is that um, life is practice. It Every day you get to practice. Um, I teach high school marching band and color guard, and I tell my kids every day, um, what do you do right, what do you do wrong, and what are you going to do to fix it. That's how we practice. Um, I'm trying to build some critical thinking skills in themselves, self-observation and awareness. Be aware about your body and that you have control over it, and awareness that of your thoughts and you have control over them, and those thoughts create actions and feelings. They learn it in regards to, you know, how do I make my rifle go in the air and spin around 3 times, and um, how do I get to do this because I'm not afraid of it. I'm curious of it, because I tell myself I can do it versus saying, you know, God, I hope I don't screw up. Um, you know, knowing that you'll get it. So, and I think about that in regards to my life. I every day wake up and I'm grateful for the fact that I get to do it again, and I get to practice, and I get to practice my practice. Um, and it's different for each person, but every day I get to get up and say, what I do good yesterday, and what can I improve on, and what didn't I do, and not in a means of beating myself up, um, which it has come from in the past, um, but more as a every day I have the blessing of doing it again, and what can I change? And I tell my kids, just pick one thing each time. Um, if we all go through our days picking one thing to fix and really focus on it for that day, um, imagine the change in a year, 365 days later, of somebody consciously observing and learning more about themselves and applying that knowledge to make them the person that they truly authentically are. Um, yeah. Um, there's so many paths to go there. I'm going to pause and say thank you, for those of you who have watched. I'm sure there'll be more. I'm trying to embrace this idea of virtual communication that is more real because you see me and I may not see you, but your being now has a connection to a representation of me, and therefore we have been energetically connected um, on the ethereal level. So I appreciate that you have shared this with me, that you're looking to connect. It, yeah, it's light and love, unconditional love and radical acceptance. Those are the thoughts. That's my filter for my practice. Unconditional love and radical acceptance. Does what I do, how I act, how I respond, how I be, fit those concepts, fit those ideals, those truths for me? Okay. I'm going to say namaste. Thank you. I greet the light in you. It's also in me. And we'll talk again soon.